name's Directly Goodread. Welcome to the next video in my series about songwriting and tips to get you started. Today we're going to be talking about I've got my notebook here because I don't know what to do with it. So the next thing I want to talk about is seek constructive feedback. So what I mean by that, and this is something I've learned the hard way, is that not everyone you bring your songs to has your best interests at heart, okay? And also, sometimes people can be cruel. I'm surprised. For anyone who's been bullied in high school like I have been, yeah, it's amazing. Like, wow. And but truthfully, like when you bring your song to someone, make sure it's someone that you respect, someone that is genuine and authentic and has your best interest. They want to see you grow, right? So for example, I bring my songs to a couple of people that I really respect and admire. One of them being Adrian White, who is my guitar teacher and mentor, and has been a very big encouragement in my songwriting growth. And yeah, so this is what a good person to bring a song to is that they will listen from start to finish without saying anything. They'll have a listen. They won't, stop it every second and point things out. But they will be honest in a good way. They're like, this is how you can improve it, right? So that's what you're looking for, is not like, this sucks, and then they walk away and you like spend the rest of the time trying to figure out why the song sucks, or what have I missed here? The best people to go to, and this is for people who are the people that give constructive, give feedback to musicians and songwriters. This is something that is very important, is that you want to build these people up. You want to lift them up, because destroying their self-worth and ego, because they've put time and effort into it, is not going to make better songwriters. The best way to go about this is to encourage them and to point out what they're missing. Like, if it's the chords you're using don't work, or and then maybe showing examples of like, have you thought of this? So the best thing Adrian does for me is like, hey, have you thought of this? Here's an idea, and also like recently I sent him a song and he's like, it's a little bit off on the vocals, and here's where it is. Like he doesn't just go the whole thing, so you have to re-record the whole thing. He's like, this area here is a bit I'm not feeling it. Like, you're going a bit out of tune, and you're not sounding as confident as you usually do. So like that is great feedback, because then I'm not stressing about the whole song. I'm like concentrating and focusing on this, and I'm listening back and I'm going, yeah, I can hear what he's saying, and I can work on it, right? Like I can fix it, I can grow from it. And I think that's what you got to find. That's what you need. Sorry, my stutter comes back in. But yeah, this is what you need in someone that is going to encourage you to grow in your songwriting. And I found it really helpful. It took a while to find someone like that. The first couple of people I went to with my songs were very highly critical, but gave no constructive feedback, and that was pretty devastating at the time. That's something, building up a resilience to that as well, because you're going to have people that don't love your music and don't love your songs. Surprise, surprise. But that's okay, because you can grow from that, and not everyone's tastes are the same. So you got to be respectful of that. That's why I go to Adrian, because he likes similar music to I like, right? Like we both listen to pretty much the same things, but he's a bit more experienced in that genre, like in you know, rockabilly and country music and blues stuff. He's more experienced in that. So that's another thing as well, is looking for someone who's, you know, a little bit more experienced. Doesn't have to be older, but just someone who's more experienced in that style of music that you want to play for. Like if you want to play genre specific music, or someone who's been writing songs a bit longer than you. Yeah, I encourage you to do that, because you can't just write songs in a bubble. Your songs are going to be going out to the world, you know, eventually, or unless you want to be writing songs in your bedroom that, you know, never go anywhere. And that's kind of sad, because I feel like music should be shared to as many people as possible. And yeah, and you know, songs are awesome. Songwriting's fun, and yeah, I encourage you to step out of your comfort zones and get out of the bedrooms, and you know, get out there and share your music, which will lead into the next video that I'm going to talk about. Yeah, so get into it, and I hope you got something out of this. And yeah, hopefully see you in the next video. Bleeding, salty, no good.